Patwardhan, President BOCI, Sri, all distinguished guests, friends from the auto industry, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to be invited to the Prawaas, a public transport expo being organized by the Bus and Car Operators Confederation of India. I congratulate the organizers and give my best wishes for conducting the flagship show on the future of public transport technologies and services. Transportation plays a key role in ensuring economic development by providing access to mobility for passengers and goods. Buses being a crucial part of India's public transport system, they are day-to-day means for urban, rural and intercity public transport services along with school and office transport. In our public transport system, 93% buses are running on diesel and we need to change this scenario. The need of the hour is to discourage the use of diesel as a fuel and immediately shift to green fuel option such as ethanol, methanol, bio-CNG, LNG, electric and green hydrogen. This would make a public transport system economically viable and pollution-free. The government is committed to shifting public transport to electricity, and CESL has discovered the lowest price, ₹39 per kilometer for electric buses, and further for AC buses it was ₹41 per kilometer. Further, the Blue Smart Mobility, an electric cab company, has invested 286 crore to purchase 3,000 electric cars for taxi services. All the cab companies like Urban and Ola are shifting to electric. I launched the first electric double-decker bus from Switch Mobility under Ashok Leyland with a cost of ₹56.40 per kilometer. 670 wayside amenities with EV charging station are being developed along national highways. We plan to run luxury electric buses on long routes. Our idea should be to provide high quality luxury buses with facility like toilets, then in the all type of the services which we are already available in the aviation industry. On the same basis, we need to plan for that. We are planning to implement a pilot project in Nagpur with Tata Motors on flash charging bus technology. The bus will have a capacity of 130 passengers and will be equipped with all the required comforts as per the European standards. We are also actively deploying the alternative modes of public transport on electricity like ropeways, cable cars, aerial tramways and funicular rails to ensure the clean mobility even in the hilly and remote areas. The green hydrogen is the fuel for the future. The green hydrogen has an immense potential to transform the transportation sector using the low-cost economic and high-range transport applications. We have now developed both hydrogen fuel cell bus and hydrogen IC engine bus technologies, and we are now working on increasing the number of hydrogen dispensing stations across India. We are also focusing on technology for the production of green hydrogen from biomass and agri-based resources while simultaneously focusing on reducing the cost of production. The Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore has developed hydrogen from biomass in a very cheap way, that is ₹60 per kg. Recently, I flagged the pilot trials of 20 buses of 15% methanol blended diesel at Bangalore. Nagpur has become the first city in India to witness 100% ethanol buses. I urge the association to invest in the large-scale adoption of these new and efficient public transport modes. My ministry partnered with the Transport for London and the World Bank to develop a roadmap for integrating public and private bus service through efficient contracting and technology adoption. The bus safety is a very important issue. In the last 6 months, we have lost more than 100 lives due to bus accidents. We also have to ensure that the bus body should be a good quality and as per the European standard to ensure safety of the passengers. We have now notified the new bus body code, and we have to ensure that all the bus bodies are made according to the new code only. I have recently suggested all the automobile manufacturers to install technologies such as seat belts, electronic stability control, and advanced emergency braking system in buses to avoid accidents. Ministry is also encouraging the installation of a vehicle location and tracking system under the Nirbhaya scheme to improve the safety of women in public transport modes. We need to adopt a digitalized system for automatic fare collection system which will prevent leakages and losses in the payment process. I appreciate the Bus and Cab Operator Confederation of India and associated partners for their dedicated and proactive involvement in the promotion of sustainable public transport in India. I wanted to be there physically, but I congratulate all stakeholders for their commitment to serving the commuters with a higher quality of mobility services. I know that your problems are also very crucial. The economic viability is very, very important. But one thing, sometime I am telling to the people that your basic present problems, now you can capable to convert into opportunities. Basically, the lithium ion battery, the cost was previously $150 per kilowatt per hour, but now it is coming to now $110 per kilowatt per hour. I am confident within due course of time, the cost of the lithium ion battery is going to reduce. At the same time, I am telling you about the new technology which we are using in Nagpur. I got appointed to visit Czechoslovakia in Prague in the Skoda headquarters, and I suggest the MD of Tata Motor to make a joint venture with them. Now it is already joint venture between Tata and Skoda. The rolling stock is going to manufacture by Tata, and Hitachi has given a charging technology where we don't need cable. By any bus stop, when the bus will stand, immediately the charging system will be come down and that will charge the bus for 40 kilometers. Particularly the city bus services, this can be ideal. The most important thing is why I want to insist this, that whatever the price you are paying for the diesel, now as compared with the diesel, if you are paying the cost of 100 rupees, as far as electricity it comes to 6 to 8 rupees. So that is to be a big saving. Even you can reduce the ticket rate by 30%. Now the cost of metro per kilometer is 350 crore rupees per kilometer minimum cost, and compared with the same capacity with this electric trolley bus, it can comes, the cost is coming 2 crore rupees per kilometer. I am going to appeal you, all of you, that I am offering you the highway from Delhi to Jaipur, Bangalore to Mysore, Bangalore to Chennai. I have got 40-50 of the highway access control where you can make this bus electric charging bus, and with a capacity of 130 people with laptop, with all type of tea, coffee and everything. Just like air hostess, there will be bus hostess will be there, giving a good comforts and good service. You can reduce the cost of the ticket rate by 30% as compared with the diesel. Today, because of good roads, if the quality and comforts in the bus transport is equally good, I feel that you have a great potential in this business. Because of changing in technology, not only in bus body, but even in the engineering also, automobile engineering also, it is the interesting thing for the sector. I am really happy, particularly in the European countries, they have double-decker air-conditioned buses, and majority tourists are now using that buses. The tourism is going to increase. So today the quality buses is very important, and the capital cost of the bus, you are all expecting that the manufacturers should reduce their cost. I feel that by making more numbers, it can be possible that they can reduce the cost. Presently, the capacity, potential, and particularly we need to increase the capacity in the country at least by 2 times, 3 times more. Because in the public transport, government agencies, state transports, private transports, they now need many buses. So I am trying my level best. Actually, just 3-4 days before, we have a meeting with the all manufacturing company and all bus manufacturers, truck manufacturers, and car manufacturers, and two-wheeler manufacturers was there. I am very much confident that our industry is doing excellent job. When I taken charge as a minister, the size of the industry was 7.5 lakh crores. Then after that it comes to 16 lakh, 15 lakh crore. But today the size of the industry is 20 to 22 lakh crores. Now once upon a time our number was 7. But now it is really a great pride and pleasure for all of us that now our number is 3rd. We have just surpassed Japan and we have got the number 3rd. The first is USA, second is China, third is India, and fourth is Japan. This is really an interesting story. But I am also requesting you, all of you, you should be very cautious about the quality and pollution, because the pollution is a big problem. Whenever I am talking about the alternative fuel and biofuel, no doubt it is the important question related with the pollution. But at the same time, the economics is also very, very attractive. In place of petrol and diesel, if you can use CNG or LNG, you can save the 50% of the cost. If it is to be electric, you can save at least 8 to 10% with the cost of the petrol or diesel. You have to pay only for electricity. So I just got about to launch the two-wheeler, CNG two-wheeler of Bajaj in Pune. And it is really an interesting information. Really, it is to be a great pleasure for me. The cost for petrol coming to 2 rupees 25 paisa per kilometer, and cost of CNG is coming 1 rupees per kilometer. So my suggestion is saving in fuel is very, very important, and by alternative fuel and biofuel you are going to save the cost of the fuel. But the only problem is the cost of manufacturing cost is high. But if you increase the number, and because of the competition 100%, that cost is going to equal to the petrol and diesel vehicle in due course of time. So today it is to be a good future for this industry. I am offering you all my highways to make them electric highway. From Delhi to Jaipur, Delhi to Chandigarh, Delhi to Dehradun, even Delhi to Mumbai. And my suggestion is, if you are ready to there, by taking this charging system, high capacity trolley bus, we are also ready for that. Only you have to take the rolling stock and the charging system, we can make it on BOT basis, so there will be no problem. So 100%, these are very, very economically viable projects. Our mission is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free, and indigenous. The public transport future in India is really, really very good. We need to have some improvement in the sector. We have to digitalize the system. We have to use maximum electronics in the system. We have to at least taking preventive measures about the loopholes which are already there, which you know that on the basis of that to save money is to earn money. Having a good quality of vehicles, every day there is a competition. Even all the big companies are now doing excellent jobs. They are going to launch different type of CNG, LNG, then ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, electric, hydrogen fuel cell, green hydrogen. So these are the options. Now I feel that the future of this industry is very good. But one thing which you have to consider, and you have to make commitment for that how you are going to reduce the cost as far as the cost is in comparison with petrol and diesel. How we are going to have a good quality of buses by which we can give more comfort to the people, where in comparison with aviation and at the same time as comparison with the railway, if you can offer good service, good comforts, your future is ultimately very bright. Now I am telling you the example. From Delhi to Dehradun at the end of this December and Delhi to Jaipur, there will be no air service. I remember when I constructed Mumbai-Pune Express Highway, at that time there were 8 flights from Pune to Mumbai. But now there is no flight because 1 hour before you have to go to airport, then there half an hour waiting, then again going for 30 to 40 minutes by flight, again going to home 1 hour. So now the Delhi to Dehradun will be 2 hours, Chennai to Bangalore will be 2 hours, and that is the Delhi to Jaipur will be 2 hours. So people will prefer to go by road transport. If you have a good buses, luxury buses, good comforts, even all type of facility and with a reasonable ticket rate, because you are going to save as far as the cost of petrol, diesel is comparison with the electricity, there is a lot of saving is there. So in the new era, new vision, the futuristic technology, futuristic planning and a futuristic implementation for the future of our country, this is the appropriate time for the transporter that you have to change the total system and to adopt the international successful practices, the new technology, new innovations and new research by which you can make this industry economically viable and increase the size of the industry by 3 to 4 times more. I feel that as a transport minister, there is a great future for this industry. But at the same time, you have to adopt the new technology and you have to give more comforts to the people. The competition is there. There is a competition between railway, aviation and road sector. At the same time, you have to prove that you are the better option for the people. And that is exactly the reason there are a lot of good buses. I know some of the transporters from Bangalore in Karnataka, they are only taking Volvo buses and they are giving good comfort to the people and their booking is already there. So whatever, if the people are now ready to pay for good services, and that is exactly the appropriate time for all of you to have a take appropriate decision as far as the future of this industry is concerned. I am really happy that you are doing excellent job. You are not only wealth creator, but you are also job creator. The 2 last suggestions to me, I am giving to you. 1, if you can open scrapping center, I will support you. If you want to start testing centers, I will support you. And at the same time, you can start your own driving training centers. So this is the need of the hour, because this is the appropriate time that we need to have our transport sector equally competent and equally in comparison to the European standards, and where we need your cooperation. And that is exactly is going to change a qualitative reform in this sector, which I am very much sure about it. Once again, I wish this expo a grand success. I am giving thanks to a lot of manufacturers who are doing excellent jobs by doing a lot of new innovation and research. Already I have got information from many people. There are a lot of good models are there. I am also wish them and giving my best wishes to them for their research development of the new models. Once again, I am wishing my best wishes to this industry and all stakeholders. At the same time, I am very much thankful to Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and other ministers also, and I am giving my best wishes to all of you. I am always with you. In future also, whenever you are going to march ahead with new vision, new development and with the new technology, I am always supporter of all these things. I will be always with you. Anywhere from my ministry, whatever cooperation you need, my doors are open. I always will try to help you in your success story. Once again, my thanks to all of you, and I am very sorry and making apology that I am not present there because of my busy schedule in Delhi. I trying my level best to find out the way out, but it was too difficult for me. Once again, I am giving my best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Union territories. So let's give a round of applause and thank the Honorable Minister for taking time off, and of course, saying that the government is always with the operators. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. We now move on. I would now request the Vice President and Business at CV